Wow. Yeah, the garden got a little bit ripped up last night, to say the least. And there's a whole bunch of bamboo that has fallen, but thankfully it mostly looks like older bamboo pieces. Need to straighten out the tables. There's planks of wood. It looks like the plant pots need to be resorted and some of them have fallen down. It's not as bad as I thought it would be with all of the chaotic noise that was going on last night, until you get over here and you can see where the table and the chairs have been smashed to the side, and we have a gutter that fell off the side of the building. So that was quite the typhoon, wasn't it, boss? Oh, and then I noticed that there's actual gutters inside of the garden, so I'm gonna have to yank out all of this metal piping from inside the actual bamboo garden itself. But hey guys, welcome to another update vlog. It has been a little while since we've had an update vlog. Yes, I am still in Taiwan. We will be here for about a little over 2 more weeks. So the adventure is almost over, and it has been an adventure. It has been a very hot, as the cicadas start singing around me again, very different adventure to live in a foreign country for an entire season for the first time in my life. And I have learned a lot from it, including some new experiences like the typhoon we had last night. That was definitely interesting. It was so loud. I really could only think that Harvest Moon prepared me so well for the way that you cannot go outside in it, especially not when we're on the rooftop of a 6-story building with like 60-mile-per-hour winds. There's still some wind whipping by as the day calms down, but it's a beautiful blue sky, other than the fact that our garden is a total wreck, and I saw like metal signs fly by a couple times last night. Everything's fine. Boss has gone in because I'm making too much noise. I've seen all 3 of the roof cats, so you don't need to worry about them. They're totally fine. I hope not too much broke. Yeah, there's actually a lot more, now that I'm out here, a lot more metal pieces and plant pots that are scattered all over the place than I expected. But our internet and electricity still work, our water still works, so we're doing good. But yeah, that was a typhoon! So last night we had a typhoon here, and it was pretty intense. I've lived through many tornadoes and some of hurricane season on the East Coast though, and the tornadoes was in the Midwest. So yeah, I've been all over the place, and experiencing intense and extreme weather is definitely an exciting event as long as you feel safe. But we were totally safe. It just definitely took up some time and kept Chips and I very busy. We stocked up on water and food before the storm arrived, but that's also why I wasn't able to keep up with my goal of having daily niche, because there was kind of a typhoon coming and I needed to pay attention to that. But yeah, so update vlog time. Other than the typhoon, a lot of people have been asking me lately, Seri, where's Star Stable? I am in Asia, you guys, which means that trying to connect to the Star Stable servers from here is not easy to do. You have lag that will just send you and your horse right into a wall. So unfortunately, I just can't do Star Stable while I'm in Asia because I didn't take into account, it didn't matter how fast my internet was, it didn't matter how good my laptop can run Star Stable. If I'm on the other side of the world from where the servers are, the lag connecting to the servers is so strong that I just zip off into corners and trying to ride my horse in one direction. So I can't play Star Stable till we get home, but the good news is that when we come home, it's going to be time to introduce the next season that we will be enjoying of our special events that we do here on the Pixel Biology channel now. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself though, because we still are in our special event season of Summer of the Wolves and our Summer in Space events, and they're going wonderfully. I am so in love with what we're doing in Wolf Quest, especially now that we're reintroducing so many of your guys' stories and turning it into an opportunity to share your fanfics that you've made of our characters, and I am loving Summer in Space. I learned that I cannot do as many episodes at a time of different series as I thought I could, but I have absolutely adored your guys' response to the Keemqua and Spore, and I'm having so much fun with that. And I'm very excited because the end of Summer in Space will be coming up at the perfect time. I extended Summer in Space a week on my calendar because the perfect way to cap off this first seasonal special event we've done is coming up. We're doing summer in space right now, and on the 21st of August is the solar eclipse. So we're gonna have a solar eclipse that has not happened, I think, for close to 100 years. So like a once in a lifetime experience for me. We're gonna have the solar eclipse to cap off the end of summer in space, and I just thought that was perfect. So I extended summer in space. We're gonna be doing all of our summer in spacey things. Subnautica, Spore, galactic spots. A lot of those things will probably come back or even continue on for a little while past the end of the official summer in space dates, but we're going to continue on with summer in space until the solar eclipse, and I will be using my cameras to try to vlog some of the solar eclipse. I won't have a total solar eclipse where I will be at in Michigan, but we'll have a partial eclipse, and hopefully I can get that. That would be just an amazing way to wrap up the first seasonal event we've ever tried out on the channel, so I'm very much looking forward to sharing that with you guys. And then we're going to gear up for a lot of new adventures, and since it's still a few weeks away and I am working on some of the secret things in the background, I'm not going to share with you guys exactly what the next season is, even though I've talked about it a lot in some other videos. So you can definitely find hints of what the next season is going to be and what to expect so far in the next season. But yeah, there's gonna be some fun stuff coming up, and there will also be a little bit of a rest break for me in between the seasons because I'm going to be adjusting to going back home to the United States. I am still in Asia. Culture shock has really started to set in. I thought that culture shock was something that you would experience when you first got to a place, but really it's getting a little bit worse the longer we're here. So I have learned a lot on this trip, and some of those things I'm definitely going to be talking about on the vlog channel when I can catch my breath from just everything that's been going on, like the typhoon. And catch my breath with trying to catch up on work. So check out my vlog channel if you would like to know more about what it has been like for me as a person living in a foreign country for the first time for a few months, also trying to do YouTube, also trying to go on adventures, also trying to respect the fact that my beloved Chips is here for work, which is, I've learned, very, very, very different than when we travel for fun. You have to have a whole different level of expectations, but I'll talk about that on the vlog channel. I just wanted to update you guys. Star Stable can't connect to the server. I lag into walls. But we will have Star Stable come back in the future. Don't worry, guys. There's a lot of cool events starting. Horsehaven, I don't have the gear with me to record Horsehaven. That was an oversight on my part, but we'll be looking at Horsehaven because I know they're having their special Black Beauty event and they're having their year 3 constellation horses show up. So we'll be looking into those. And of course, the big one, warrior cats and zoo crafting. Zoo crafting, I've got some special stuff I'm working on in the background with our patrons. By the way, the patron community has me in tears of gratitude, excitement. I have not felt such a connection to a sense of community in so long, and it's just amazing, and I cannot thank our patrons enough because having that little amazing niche of people who are so creative and they have such deep feelings and thoughts about the adventures that we have crafted together as a community, it's been fantastic. I mean, I always heard people wax on and on and on about their patron communities, and I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. So you just throw together a Discord, and like, I don't know if that would really work for me, but it worked, and it's amazing. So thank you so much to all of you who are watching who are our patrons, because it is because of their help, guys, that I am really getting handle behind the scenes on so many things and able to start thinking about these huge, gigantic, big adventures and events that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in the future. We're already tackling so much right now and pushing so much through almost every day, so I don't want to give you guys too many hints about the big stuff that's coming up, but I can promise you zoo crafting is definitely included in that, and I have not forgotten about zoo crafting. It has just been hard to get the momentum going. Being in a foreign country, trying to work around not having my office anymore and sharing a 1-bedroom studio apartment that's like 300 square feet with Chips, and trying just to adjust to everything. It's been a wild ride. I definitely bit off way more than I could chew easily when I had my expectations set for when we first would get here in the summer. But I'm really happy to say that, especially with the support of my friends over in our patron community and of Chips, and just of being a little bit easier on myself, we're finding that balance, and we're about to start really getting a lot of our adventures rolling again. So when it comes to zoo crafting and warrior cats, those are not things I have forgotten, but I'm definitely a little overwhelmed getting ready to go back home to the United States and working on those things behind the scenes. We're working with an amazing artist to look into improving our warrior cat series in a way that I would have never thought to do before. But I have not forgotten about warrior cats. I want it to become a regular thing, but I'm also trying to figure out how to set it up so that I'm not so overwhelmed. Each warrior cat episode takes me about 7 hours to make, even when I cut the role-playing down really shortly. And when you add that onto trying to get out 42 other videos every week, it can be kind of overwhelming. So I'm thinking I'm going to bring back our behind the paws episodes to at least tide us over. And I'm going to really start making strict set times set aside each week to work on the warrior cat script. And I also need to kind of pull back and look at warrior cat Sims 3 series and look at all the plots and lay them out, because they've evolved under my hands kind of on their own, and I need to kind of lay them out and figure out what I'm going to do with them, and if I even can do something with them, because the huge appeal of our Sims 3 series is that it's not just pre-written. Everything changes every single episode, so it's really hard to have something that resembles a consistent plot, which makes a lot of you guys very happy to see that evolution of characters in kind of a cool story arc way. It's really hard to have a story arc when you don't know what the game is going to do to you. So I have not forgotten about Sims 3 Warrior Cats. I definitely want to bring it back, and I'm trying to be just a little bit easier on my expectations for what I want, because the fact of the matter is it's not like writing a book. It changes every single episode, and I just need to have a clearer overview of the potential plots and less expectation of actual things, not setting up so many things that I'm like, yes, this will definitely happen in 4 episodes, when the game then veers us with meteors to the heavy left field. So I'm working on that just to give you some deeper insight into what's going on with the Warrior Cat series. And it does take me too many hours right now with as many things as we have going with Summer in Space and Dawn of the Wolves and trying to live in Asia. So working on that too. But that and zoo crafting are 2 series that I want to see, that I have a deep personal goal to see come back on a permanent, regular basis and just stay back. And I'm working on zoo crafting right now, and actually again the Patron community has really helped me look at what makes zoo crafting tick the best that it can be, and how to kind of look at things in a new way so that I can get things done in zoo crafting but still have the adventurous, lighthearted, this is my second home feeling of being in that world. So it's all coming together. Slowly but surely, it is all coming together. And I just wanted to fill you guys in, because I've seen so many like, where is Stark Stable, zoo crafting, warrior cats? And then also I need your guys' input. We are playing Cattails, so I was a little surprised to see so many people demand Warrior Cats The Sims 3, though I can get that because it's very dynamic and it has multiple clans, and that's very exciting. And I've seen a lot of people demand, or request I should say, the Untold Tales. So Untold Tales is made by the same person who has made Cattails, and the games are, like, to me Cattails is an upgraded version of Untold Tales. So if you guys prefer Untold Tales, could you let me know why? So that I know where to put my time, where to invest the time that I have to create our adventures, and I can figure out if I need to go the Cattails route or the Untold Tales route, because they require entirely different styles of playing and entirely different preparation. So if you prefer one over the other, could you let me know? If you like both, could you let me know? And we'll look into it. And if you would be okay with Untold Tales coming back before Warrior Cats The Sims 3, let me know, because Untold Tales only takes me about 40 minutes to an hour per episode to make before processing, and it's about 2 to 3 hours when you add it all up together. But it only takes me about a little under half the time that, well, probably a third the time that one Warrior Cat Sims 3 episode makes. So I could make more Untold Tales faster than Warrior Cat Sims 3. So what would you prefer? I just see a lot of requests and a lot of concern among our warrior fans. So I want to know, like, which direction to go in. I have 3 paths right now. I plan on trying to walk down all of them, but I'm just sort of trying to organize my time so that in between creating adventures for you guys, I can still enjoy this adventure I'm having with Chips. I can clean up after typhoons, which are not really expected, so those unexpected events in life. I can prepare the rest of summer in space. I can prepare for harvest season that's coming up, and I can work on some surprises for you guys. So there's a lot going on, and that's what these update vlogs are for, to let you guys know what's happening, where things are, and where you can let me know what you would love to see, what adventures you enjoy, what ideas you might have for new ones, or what you think about the current ones. And that's why I make these. I don't really see very many people do update vlogs where I'm trying to create a platform that you can talk to me, and that's where you can do this, so you don't have to be frustrated about where your favorite series is. We can just figure it out together. So let me know what you guys think. The roof cats are fine after the typhoon, don't worry, and I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up and trying to rest a little bit. Just letting you guys know things are getting a little intense for us as the summer winds down and we get ready to go back to the United States. I fully estimate that we're probably gonna be really sick with jet lag, which I thought just meant you slept funky hours. Jet lag means you feel like a steamroller has rolled over you multiple times and you're miserably sick and nothing makes sense for like a week. So I'm going to be trying to work ahead now so that Chips and I will be able just to rest when we go home for about a week, because holy moly, international travel takes it out of you so much more than I ever anticipated. But yeah, so yeah, trying to take care of myself. Trying to take care of myself and take care of you guys, and just let me know what's up, guys. We've got so many adventures to go on in person and in our pixelated adventures. Zoo crafting, warrior cats, I want them to come back as permanent forever things, and I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes work that our patrons are really helping me out on to make it happen. And I hope you guys are enjoying summer in space. Like I said, keep an eye out in the coming weeks for announcements on what new season is going to be showing up with some really big surprises coming after summer in space and my little resting period for getting back home. And I will see you guys later. Bye guys.